Decided to do YouTube again. It's the third time, but I'm actually gonna do it properly this time. So if everyone can like and subscribe now, that'd be great, because I have some really interesting content. I've done a lot of soul searching this year, and I feel like it's time to release that onto everyone. I'm very chatty, and I like to motivate others and give big speeches. So if that's what you're down for, then this is the right page for you. Big things coming, big things coming. I'm back. This video is basically just for everyone to get to know me, who I am, a little bit about me, what I do. So we're gonna start with the basics. My name's Malika, but a lot of people call me Mali. I am only 19, so I'm still quite young and still not really figuring out what I want to do, but finding out how the best ways of going about what I want to do. So in regards to YouTube is something I've always wanted to do. It was just finding the time and the resources and kind of getting there. It's probably the third time now I've done YouTube. I did it once on my own a few years ago, and I didn't really have time for it, so I was just like, forget it, not right now. It is something I've always wanted to do properly, so I feel like now that I have the time, I'm going to invest in that. And I'm Birmingham based. I grew up in what's known as the ghetto of Birmingham, but I'm not ghetto, ghetto bougie. Those who know me, when I didn't have hair, when I cut my hair short, I used to go like this and just flick my neck. So it's something I do quite often, so if you see me doing that, I do apologise. I'm a Leo. My birthday is 15th of August and I was born in 99. I believe in my horoscope so much. Like, I follow it to a T, and not follow it to a T, but I feel like when I do read my horoscopes, it really describes me, what I'm going through, how I treat people in situations. So I am very much a Leo. I'm very confident, I'm a leader, but I'm also quite miserable if I don't get my way. So I opened my own business in events management. I started doing events for young people, like under 18s and that, and I was doing showcases and whatever. I will get into that a bit more in like one of my later videos. I'll do a video talking mainly about that. But basically, my events are hosted by my brand, which is YoPro Entertainment. YoPro Entertainment is a business I opened in 2016 because I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and then I did an event with my friend, big up Shanae. So yeah, I did an event with her in 2015, and the adrenaline of doing it, planning it, executing it, everything was just amazing. So it's something I really wanted to do, so I continued it. I then took a break, I went to uni. I dropped out of uni. No biggie. It wasn't nothing like major to me, because I knew going into uni that it wasn't something I really wanted to do. I'm not a fan of education, exams, coursework. I like to get hands-on and just get involved. So I did drop out of uni recently, which everyone's just kind of like, well, you should have just went through it. But what's the point if I know I'm not going to go to second year and I know I'm not going to use the degree for nothing, because I'm going to start my own business anyway, and I've done that 3 years ago. So building from there, really. When I was in uni, I was studying events management, obviously to go towards my events management company. But I feel like because I've already started it, what I need to be doing is working with people in that same industry, going to networking and entrepreneurial events. So if you have any of those kind of events that you know about, whether it's Birmingham based or not, obviously you keep it like in the UK, that would be great. Then comment them below and obviously keep me informed. I love the art of progression, and I will always say that the art of progression, grow, grind, glow. That is my slogan. If you don't know me, that is my motto, and I live by it. I've actually got it tattooed here to remind me that no matter what I'm going through, everything is a growing process. You are grinding, and no matter what, you are glowing. Like, no matter how sad you are, how angry you are, glowing. I started doing hair in secondary school. I think it was like year 8 or year 9, and then I took that seriously. I actually started working in a salon. She's a great woman, and she gave me my first job, so I have to big her up and shout her out for that, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been on the hustle how I was when I was so young, because I got that job when I was 15. So yeah, I started doing that. It's something I do want to get back into. I did get a job with a hairdresser local to me, but with everything that was going on in uni. I haven't really had time, like I'm just trying to sort myself out. And I don't really have a clientele right now, so if you need your hair doing, either me or my mum, she does styles. Big up, big up, big up. I can't tell me nothing, my mum's bad. I have been working with a bottle service agency for about over a year now, and it's probably been my second favourite job since having actually found a job. I've worked in loads of different places, loads of different industries, but this is definitely by far my favourite because it's allowed me to network with so many different people. It's allowed me to learn a lot about the events industry, and I feel like it's really helped me build. So big up Envy Bottle Service, biggest, baddest and bestest bottle service
in a Birmingham, in a dancehall scene, in any scene.
So sorry, the ghetto bougie just came out. My relationship status. I'm not going to discuss my relationship status because I feel like those things are very, very sensitive to bring onto YouTube. The person I'm dealing with, I'll never put them on social media. I will never put them in videos, never. Just, I don't feel like it's anyone's business because it takes a lot to build a relationship without people having their ears, eyes, nose, tits, elbows, everything just in there. And I'm not, my preference in men is African. And a lot of people don't like that, and I don't care. African men are amazing. They're so authenticated and one with themselves and their culture, and I love that about them. I don't have any kids, but I do have 7 godchildren, and I love them all equally. I haven't had the chance to see them all as much as I'd like to, obviously because I decided to go to uni and that took up a lot of time, but I love my godchildren. I love my godchildren. I always say I don't want kids for now. I would love to have a child, just not anytime soon. Don't get it twisted, like I ain't got time for that right now. I'm still working on me, and I feel like that's the most important thing to me. It may not be to other people, and I'm not saying that people have kids because they don't know what they're doing with themselves, but for me, kids are not in the option right now because there's a lot that I want to achieve, there's a lot that I want to do, experience and see, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. It's cheaper to do that on my own. So I want to focus on my nude modelling as well as doing hair. That's something I want to get back into because I met a lot of lovely people when I was doing hair. I'll put the social media handles all down here. Height. Now, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stand up. Me against these two. I'm small. I'm 5'4". I'm not like big in like designer clothes and name brands. I don't feel like I need to wear them kind of things to look good. As you just saw, my outfit it's quite chic to fit in old styled clothing with the new modern things. Don't mock me, guys, don't mock me. I get a lot of my clothes from my nan because I really like the way she used to dress when she was my age. So I incorporate a lot of the things she used to wear with the things that I wear now. The only name brand things I have are my trainers because name brand trainers, not name brand trainers. There is a big difference just in the way they look, the way they feel on your feet, the wear and tear on them, how good they actually are and how long they can last you. You will never not see me in hoops, and if you do, it's a bad day for me. I'll be feeling really insecure, I'm really, really down. I'll just be like, oh my god, my whole face is on show. Like I feel like my hoops just take a lot away from my face, but they also bring a lot to my face. Obviously, as you can see, I have a lot of blemishes and marks, which I am very, very proud of, and obviously I don't have a problem with them. The only thing is the blemishes and the marks on my face sometimes do get me down, but I'm not a makeup wearer, I'm not a weave wearer. I've done the whole, I've tried more or less everything except for faux locks, but braids will always be me. I love my braids. I love to try new colors, as you can see. I like to try new styles, have them up. Like I'm very, very inspired by like 90s hairdos, so like early 90s hairdos, so that's where I get like my clothing inspiration from. My favorite Jamaican meal is ackee and saltfish with a festival, some cooked down onions. My favorite dessert is brownies. If you know me, you know what brownies I'm talking about. I will listen to anything as long as the beat is engaging and the lyrics are they're meaningful. And my favourite movie is actually Forrest Gump. I love that movie because I feel like there's so much to learn from it. There's a lot of contradictory in it, but it's a contradictory as in you can't judge a book by its cover because you don't know what they've been through. So when you're asking certain questions or treating them in a certain way, they've probably already done a long time, gone through what you've gone through, and you're just judging them based on the when and now, like the here and now. And that's not fair. Like, you have to give everyone a chance to go through whatever and to overcome the obstacles. I love that movie. Like, it's got so many teachings and so many morals in there, and I feel like if you haven't watched it, you need to go and watch it. I met my dad for the first time in 16 years last year in Jamaica, and it was the greatest experience of my life. I've always known who he was, but I was raised by my mom. I was raised by my nan. I was raised by my uncles and my aunties. I have a very, very big family and I love them dearly, but my dad was missing, and it's very cliche for a black person, not just a black boy but a black person, to not have their dad. I really met him like face to face. I touched him and everything, like that was my dad. Like, there was no way you couldn't tell that was my dad. I'm gonna throw a picture in to show you how ecstatic I actually was to see my dad. It was just crazy. Like, we were planning it for so long and it didn't seem like it was gonna happen. It didn't seem real. Like, and then when I saw him walk up the hill to me, I just broke down. Like, it was just crazy. So speaking on family, I have 2 older sisters in America, studying, working, living it large, and I'm so proud of them, and I hope I can do as much as possible to make them proud. And I have 2 little brothers and 2 little sisters. My oldest younger brother, he's turning 18 soon, and we're not actually blood related, but that is my little bro. Like, I love that boy dearly. I would do anything for him. I hope he gets the best in life, and he's beautiful. He's just grown up to these beautiful young little sisters that are 12 and 10, and they're just amazing. If you don't get to meet my siblings, I feel so sorry for you, because they are a very, very diverse bunch. They're amazing. They're funny, they're smart, they're ahead of their time. They're like me, they're very, very ahead of their time. They take a lot from me. In fact, we've all got these chains, me and my sister. Mine says Big Sis. Wait, hold on. The lighting's just not agreeing with me. My little brother, why me and this boy fight, you know? Me and this boy fight and we argue and we fight and we argue, but I wouldn't exchange him. I would never exchange him, because he is literally the living younger version of me if I was a boy. Literally, like, everything about him is just me. He's sassy and he's miserable and he's argumentative, but he's so strong, and he's such a go-getter, and I love that about him. One thing I love, crime shows. I can sit down and watch crime shows all day. It doesn't matter what it is. NCIS, CSI, Law and Order, Cold Case, FBI Files, and anything. Give me a documentary over an action movie any day, especially if it's based on real life. There's just so much going on nowadays, and I feel like we need to know, especially when it comes to crime. And obviously, because I grew up in the ghetto, it's good to know. It is good to know what people are doing out there, what are they getting up to, and what they're capable of. Most important, because I'm Jamaican. Forgot to put that in there. Both my parents and my grandparents are from Jamaica, so I'm off to a shoot now. So hopefully I can get my photos from this shoot and just throw a few in more to see what it is that I'm kind of doing, if you don't already follow me. As I said, the slogan or my motto is grow, grind, glow. So please, please, please bear that in mind with everything you do, and have a good day. I'll put my affirmation of the day at the end so that I can always leave you with a positive message. That is the end of my first video. Just make sure you like, subscribe, share, follow me on everything. I just want everyone to just be on the Mali movement. I want everyone to be on